Hello there, this is me again for my birthday updated video for August 5th, 2021. And I see we got some more VHS tapes and it's in like different clamshells. It's not big clamshells, they're small clamshells. The ones I got from eBay, not probably from my thrift stores and from the flea market over in Schuylkill County somewhere. So let's begin with some VHS tapes I just got. Here's the Lily Tomlin Special Volume 1. It's the 1984 release from the Carl Limar Home Video. Back then, before it was called the Carl Limar Home Video, it was just Carl Home Video in 1984. Special guest stars on this program are Alan Arter and Richard Pryor. This is the Lily Tomlin tape I used to have in New York. I found out the other copy of it on VHS I used to have didn't have any Jane Fonda workout promos on there. I could tell this tape is an ex-rental from 1984. The one I used to have, it was like an 85 reprint. And here's the Holy Grail VHS, something I got it in the flea market. You Light Up My Life. That was in 1977. Released it from Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment. But this film was in 1977. And it's on home video in 1979. One of the early Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment titles. That stars with Caan. And there is a song called You Light Up My Life. I used to have the 1986 reissue on VHS. I think it was in 85. Here's what this tape looks like from 1979. And it's hard to find. And it's a little rare too. Next one we got Neil Simon's Chapter 2. That stars with James Caan, Martha Mason, Joseph Bologna, and Valerie Harper. And it's directed by Roger Moore and produced by Ray Stacks. This is part of the Neil Simon comedy and drama movie. That was before Martha Mason did Only When I Laugh. That was after she did The Goodbye Girl with Richard Dreyfuss in 1977. 1980 original Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment. Back then in New York, I used to have this on VHS from Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment. Labels are missing. There's the end label. I'll be fixing that very soon. Hold on. Now I got here a hard-to-find foreign comedy called Up Your Anchor. It was made in Italy in 1985. It was released from a Caan Films release and MGM UA home video. Set sail for laughter with like the reckless sexy comedy. Something I used to rent it out in 2007 at the tape store on Jamaica and Lefferts. This tape has got to be released around early 1987. Sticker label says printed it on April 8th, 1987. At the end of this tape it has a Deftone on there. And it's pretty hard to find. Now here's something that you don't see on TV anymore. Dustin Hoffman and Laurence Olivier in Marathon Man. Is It Safe? It's a good movie from 1976. And this is the 1979 original release from Paramount Gulf Western Company and Paramount Home Video. The copy of this movie I used to have on VHS. Box packaging was 1979. Tape is sticker label from 79. Tape was reprinted in 1986. And however this copy is the 1979 original, this tape was printed it on the first week of 1982. Is It Safe? That's the line from the Marathon Man in 1979. Now I got here a bunch of the Hogan's Heroes tapes. Hogan's Heroes were made during the 1960s when it was on CBS. Let's start with Hall Call, the first tape. And it has an Informer pilot aired it on September 17, 1965. There's like reservations all required from on December 24th, 1965. Hogan Go Home, January 13th, 1968. No Names Please, November 30th, 1968. Show you what this tape looks like. It doesn't say any print date on it. I believe this tape was printed on January 30th, 1996. This was a 1995 release from the Columbia House Video Library. Back then they didn't have Re-TV. And here's another Hogan's Heroes tape, and it's Top Secret. On this tape has Top Secret Top Coat on March 31st, 1967. Sergeant Switz meets Mad Halt, I can't pronounce it, from September 30th, 1967. How to Win Friends and Infirm Nazis on October 21st, 1967. One in Every Crowd on November 11th, 1967 on Veterans Day. 1995 release. This tape was printed on November 12th, 1996. And now here's the last Hogan's Heroes tape. On this tape it is The Treat D-Points. On this tape it has A Tiger Hunt in Paris Part 1 on November 18, 1966. There's Part 2 of A Tiger Hunt in Paris on November 25, 1966. Ward Takes a Holiday on January 27, 1968. What Time Does the Balloon Goes Up? February 17, 1968. 1995 release. And finally, this tape was printed on March 19, 1997. Now I got something that's hard to find, like the Holy Grail more VHSs. Here's Braingames Volume 2. Now I got 3 of the Braingames VHS tapes. This is released from Thorn EMI HBO Video around 1985 and is hard to find. Braingames is now over. Back in 1997, when I lived in New York, I got Braingames Volume 3 at the Blockbuster Video previously reviewed at Springfield Boulevard. Sticker front and end label. This is an ex-rental. I don't see any print data on it. This tape is going to be printed around late 1985 and early 1986. Now here's Barney Miller, the collector's edition. Barney Miller, which is a good comedy cop show from the 1970s. It has the episode, this is the tape called Chow. On this tape of Chow, it has the Happy New Year. From 1976, The Guest from 1975, Hair from 1975, and finally, The Metro Parlor from 1976. Doesn't say print, doesn't say air date on it. In the series it has James Gregory, 8 Vigola, yeah. Yeah, and Gregory Santoro, the one who plays Julio on Sanford and Son. 1997 release from Columbia House Video Library and Re-TV. This tape was printed on July 1st, 1998. That's considered to be like a reprint. And here's like one of the educational tapes, like Space and Science series of Mercury of Gemini of spacecraft mission. That was going to be made in the 60s. This is on VHS from 87. From the holiday release. Look at this. Comes with the book. Comes with proofs of purchase on this program. Doesn't say print date on it. The next tape we got here is A Song for Ireland, presented by Brian Murray. This is a pretty good program. This is about when it has some songs about Ireland. And it's from A Windmill Lane Productions. And it's a 1987 release from Regal Irish Records. Doesn't say any print date on it. It has a sticker label print date. Printed it on October 1988. Here's another tape for Ireland. Ireland is the Isle of Memories. A 50-minute tape of 32 countries of Ireland. This tape was from Shoreway Video International Unlimited, and this tape has got to be made from Garden City, Long Island, New York. Got to be 1987 or something. And it's from Regal Irish Records. And this tape was printed on November 25th, 1987. And here's another Ireland tape. It is Ireland Going Home. And this is gotta be 1987 release from Warren McLevy. It's Going Home, Irish Going Home video series. I've never been to Ireland, but it seems like a great place to go to. And this tape was printed on February 22nd, 1989. That's got to be a 1989 release. And here's the last one about Ireland, like Mary McGoingle's Ireland tape. And it has some wonderful things about Ireland, about people who's Irish. And it's like McGoingle, something like that. 1989 release. This tape was printed on January 10th, 1991. This I consider to be a reprint. Now here's the Jigsaw Man with Laurence Olivier and Michael Caine. It's got to be from 1974. Released from Thornium Eye HBO video. They had to switch the tape copies. This is an X rental and doesn't say any print date on there. Having trouble put this tape away. Hold on. Gotta rest my hand a little bit. Now we got here is the board line. The board line stars with Charles Bronson. And this is from CBS Fox video around early 1983. Show you what the sticker label looks like. So that means this tape was made around early 1983. It has the CBS Fox video typing logo, like they started in 1982. Now we got here a next tape. It is Indecent Obsession. That was made in 1985, and this is a TV movie drama, and this was released from the Hal Roach Studios Film Classics Award Movie Greats in the 1985 release. The only thing was missing was Laurel and Hardy and the Little Rascals. Show you what this tape looks like, and this is not made in colorization. Stars with Wendy Hughes and Bill Hunter. Too bad it's not produced by Hal Roach. He sold his studio in 1963 when they had to tear down the studio in the early 1960s. Now they build it to a parking lot now. The next one we got here is the Grill Turn-In Doom. That stars with James Garner and John Lithgow. This is the early 1985 release from Thorn EMI Video. This is just a good cop movie. This tape was printed on the 19th week of 1985. And here's something that is the 39 Steps, not the 1935 film version with Robert Dunant. Media Home Entertainment in 1985. This is an ex-Blockbuster Video rental. And this tape was reprinted in 1987 by Media Home Entertainment release. This is an ex-rental. And this version of the 39 Steps stars with Robert Powell and John Mills. I'm used to with the Robert Dunant one and Madeline Carroll. Now we got Fighting Back. It was made in 1982. The stars with Tom Seek with I can't pronounce it. Doesn't look like Charles Bronson. This is from Paramount Gulf Western Company and Paramount Home Video in 1982. One of the last titles to be released in one of those gatefolding box series. Fighting Back, This tape was printed on 28th week of 1982. Next one we got here is Charlie and the Buzzard. Charlie Buzzard and the Talking. That stars with Christopher Penn. Sean Penn's brother, I doubt it. The young-looking kid. The one he did Footloose and Reservoir Dogs. 1984 VHS release from Trains World Entertainment. I think it came in the clamshell or in the big fat box. Never can tell. This is an ex-rental. This gotta be, they had that orange tag thing from Family Home Entertainment. Or USA Home Video back in the 80s. Now I got here a couple of 20th Century Fox video tapes releases from the early 80s. Taps that stars with George C. Scott and Timothy Hutton. From 20th Century Fox Video in 1982. It was made in 1981. Show you what this tape looks like. The gate box. And it has the 1979 FBI warning screen at the end. Now we got the Minitator. That stars at Mario Castle. And I think it stars with John Savage, and Christopher Plummer. And this is also from 20th Century Fox Video in 1982. This film was also made in 1981. I'll show you what this tape looks like. As soon as I get this dang tape opened, before we end this video. Now I got a couple of the Thorn EMI tapes. Let's start with Odd Jobs. That was made in 1985. and it's on VHS and Thorn EMI HBO video. I think around 1986. Seems like a good odd comedy. This is the next rental tape. It has a print date, printed it on July 9, 1986. Now we got here is the Flashpoint. The stars with Kismet Orphanson and Treat Williams. Made in 1984, that was released on home video around early 1985 or something. This tape was printed on the 8th week of 1985 from Thorn EMI video. Boy, I love that flea market so much. It's like a gold mine. Here's the detective school dropouts. It was made in It was made around 1985, and that was on VHS in gotta be 1986 release from NGMUA home video and Canon Films release. Should it standard Landsberg and Dreyfuss as a top comedy team? This ain't exactly Cheech and Chong, that's for sure. This is the next rental tape. Detective School Dropouts. It was printed on March 5th, 1987. Hopefully we'll be done with this tape soon. Now we got here Let's Party the Natural Bad Taste Comedy Finals. And this is a 1-hour tape that has something to do with sex in it. 1983 release from IAA Incorporated. This is the next rental tape. Pretty good. So you see, I like things are hard to find. Now here's The Campus Man. Was made in 1987 from RKO Pictures and is on VHS from Paramount Gulf Western Company 75th anniversary. The stars were John Dive and Steve Lowe. I'll show you what this tape looks like. This is the next rental tape. Paramount made that. And this tape was printed exactly on a 47 week of 1987. Now we got Miracles. Miracle stars with Tom Carly, Terry Garr, and Christopher Lloyd. Written and directed by Jim Kolf. And this is on VHS in gotta be late 1986, early 1987 from Thorn EM from HBO Canon video. This tape was printed on March 19, 1987 of Miracles. And this tape has a Deftone at the end. Now here's Prime Risk. Prime Risk stars with Lee Montgomery and Samuel Boltons, and also stars with Keenan Wynn. From Lighting Video when it's distributed by Vestron Video. This is the 1985 release. This tape was printed on September 19, 1985. This is the next rental. Now we got here is The Naked Face, stars with Roger Moore. That was released from NGMUA home video and is made from Canon Films release. That was released on VHS in 1984. This is the next rental. Pain in the ass. Hold on, I gotta fix this tape. Now we got a couple of more items. Now here's the Reader's Digest of the greatest battles of World War II, like North Africa and Western Europe, Volume 2. On the Move, D-Day and the liberation of France. Someone involved with the Nazis fight during the days of World War II. 1987 release from Reader's Digest Association. Here's this tape looks like. No print date. And finally, before we close this video, and here's a bonus, that is a VHS head plus drum cleaner. And this is a 1994 release from Video Opera Brush. Yep. That has instructions about the tape head's dirty and needs the tape to be cleaned. Your VCR. Yeah. Same thing as used for a Betamax. So that includes of the 7th part of this update video of my birthday update, and I'll see you for part 8 for more presents I got for my birthday. Till then, I'll see you later and enjoy this video. Bye.